Dragon, the Dragon Ball Z. Oh, wait, I missed one. Yeah, there you guys go. How's it going, guys? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you with some Dragon Ball Z type of things here. And an Earth 2 update video. Earth 2, there's so much stuff to go on. Absolutely bananas. You guys commented so many comments on that last time. For those of you that don't know, that are new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. What I do here is I go over a lot of different things. Earth 2, but how you guys will get free tiles is that right now, today, if you comment, you have to be a subscriber, but if you comment how much you think that I spent between last video and this video on tiles for my Megacity, whoever gets closest or gets it on right will get a free tile. And yeah, let's get into the video. Patreon down below, referral code, especially because I spent all available capital that I had. Please use that referral code and Patreon. That means a lot. So right now, a couple of days when I was starting to write this script, a couple of days ago, before I decided Antarctica would be my megacity, at the time it was 69 cents a tile. So everyone dropped nice in the comments for that 69. Now, of course, it's about 90 cents a tile, 91 cents a tile. But I was looking at a couple of things, and right now, just for comparison, Hong Kong is 0.62% of Hong Kong has been sold. 0.62. So a little more than half, or 60% of 1%. Then you have Singapore, 4% of those tiles were sold. Maldives, 7% of them were sold. And most other countries are 0.000 something percent sold, meaning that is a tenth, hundredth, a thousandth. It is 100,000th of a percent. That's how much percentage of the tiles of the country has been sold. And I did have a couple of questions. One saying, why Antarctica? Like, why Antarctica? Nothing has, excuse me, get my water here. A moment of silence brought to you by tap water. A lot of people were saying, why Antarctica? I did have a couple of people ask, can you make a megacity not in the desert? I guess a lot of other people are having theirs in the desert. The reason I chose Antarctica, outside because it was different, it was unique, I love penguins, and it was because that has one of the most tiles. It has 142 billion, with a B, bravo, tiles left. And right now, the amount sold was around 220,000 tiles as of the making of this video, give or take a couple of thousand. So you figure right now, figure 90-ish cents a tile. If you look at the curve in which tiles are sold and the cost, it makes an S curve. So I'm going to draw that real quick so you guys can see. That's what happens. Starts down here, and then as more tiles get bought, it doesn't spike, but that's the S curve that it will make. You've seen that with the US partially right now. And again, at 400,000, so less than double of what we have now, which we'll get in there very, very quickly, sold, will be over the $5 US dollars per tile mark. So that's why I did that. So it doesn't even have to double. Again, that's at 400,000 sold. The only other place that is bigger than Antarctica is Russia. And when going into this, I considered all different countries, not even countries that I had land in, yes, which Russia is one of them, but even countries that I didn't have land in, like Canada, because that's, I think, the next biggest country. But Russia, even though it was bigger, that's about $3.23 a tile as of the making of this video. And if people want to buy tiles next to my megacity or around it, I think that's just way too expensive for people who want to get in now and buy tiles along my street, my properties, and pretty much wherever we want to go. Some other questions I have is, some other reasons why is that just in case we're part of a warring world, where I mostly want everything to be peaceful, it's pretty much going to be a democratic vote. Obviously I have a final say in everything, but I'll see which way people want to go. In the warring world, we're hard to get to. If other countries, if other megacities decide to go crazy and declare war on each other, we have all of those Atlantic, Pacific Oceans, Indian Oceans, so they have to travel to get to us. Again, this is barring any portals, but either boats or planes. And again, hashtag planes for Randy. That's what's always spammed in the Guidebook Gaming Twitch stream that I'm on all the time. I figure it's for defense. That's another good reason as well. So another question I have is, will you have multiple megacities? So short answer will be yes, that I will have multiple megacities. And the other answer for, longer answer as to why is because I don't want it just to be one giant place where if somebody doesn't like it, doesn't like the layout, or if there's other things like I want to expand, then, I'm going to need others. And I have other plots of land in Antarctica. I don't know how many thousands of tiles I have right now, but a lot of the land will be not just in Antarctica. I have other plots of land, bigger plots in Brazil, in India. I have a bunch in Kyoto, Japan. South Korea. I only have a couple of tiles in South Korea, but apparently they're like $7 a tile now, which I told you, South Koreans are one of the most intelligent people on Earth. They knew exactly what they were doing. Between Tesla and the land in here, good times. Are you going to build everything yourself, or will you rent out some of the land? That's a very good question. There's a lot of good ideas in that last video. All of you left amazing comments, and as far as all of them, I do want to implement most of the ideas that people had come up with. A couple. I forget what the game was called, but it was like a Flash Animations game. You were Bigfoot. It was like 15-ish years ago. You were Bigfoot, and you literally clubbed a baby seal and watched it go pew, 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 and then once in a while it would hit like a landmine and go pew again. Somebody wanted to do that, and I just I can't advocate for that. And again, on my land, if they want to rent it out, they should be able to do whatever they want. I want it to be kind of a capitalistic society. Obviously, I don't want anything like that. But yeah, for the most part, I won't be able to build everything myself. And if people want to rent out my land to say like, hey, I have an idea, I can build it quickly, I have the blueprints that I'm going to upload from Adobe, you can absolutely do that. There are a couple of things that I really do want. Like I said, ice type Pokemon Stadium, ice type everything really. And I will be terraforming at least some of the tiles wherever I have them, just because some people do want a beach. They want like an actual island which would be really funny, in the middle of Antarctica, like an oasis type of thing. So I'll do that as well. But if anyone wants to rent it, I can't wait to see what cool things people create. What type of bonuses will citizens get? And meaning, why should we be a part of your megacity and not others? Well, I mean, there's nothing to stop you from being a part of every single megacity. I think I have Silent Hunters Project and then Guidebook Gaming's as well. And there's also, why be a part? If you're a part of my megacity, you are going to get what I said in the past: cheaper resources. If the game is going to give you, say, 10 resources for $1, I'll give you 12 for $1. Or for $1, or instead of giving you, I'll give you 10 for 80 cents or something along those lines. Either way, that's one of the benefits that you'll get. Again, that's as long as I have resources. There's a chance that I might run out eventually. What type of control will you have over everyone and what they do? Like I said, again, whatever they want to build, and I can only really control, for the most part, what is on my land. If people want to buy above or below or to the side, the giveaways, the land right now is, here's my main property, here's the giveaway land. It's right there. So you can build a road connecting right to it. But that's pretty much where it is, and I'm going to be doing that for a long time, and it cost me so much money. So hopefully YouTube picks up. But like I said, there's only 250,000 users at this point. 10x that is going to explode, and that is also, I don't want to say nothing, but that's a lot. But for a global game, that is nothing. That is nothing. Especially if it's free to play, where the barrier to entry is going to be nothing. You're not going to have to do anything. So the reason why some people, like even Pokemon, wildly popular, 30 million people, copies sold or whatever in the US, that people have to pay $30 or $60 for that. This is free to play. So people that are poor or not having a lot of money for it, they don't have to pay anything, and they can make a living, which is great as well. Again, please don't take that out of context. they have the ability to make a lot of money with this game just on art skills, just on doing tasks for other people. I have now well over 10,000 tiles, 12, 14,000 tiles. I'm not going to be able, if you have to go and manually mine and collect everything from those tiles, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I could pay someone, say, hey, use my avatar and go and collect everything, and I'll give you a piece of it. Instead of somebody else coming and collecting, I get a small piece of most of what they collect. Instead, now I get a larger piece, and I give them a certain percentage, which will be great. And again, that's something I could pay them for. So they get part of the resources plus other things. What type of control? Okay. Oh, also, what type of control? Like, yeah, again, that's over whatever people want, they'll get. Like, help me help you. What do you? And you guys have told me what you want. I will do my best to try to build everything. If you think I'm not building it in a fast enough time, or if you think like, hey, I think this could be a little better, let me know. Tell me. But also, like, say like, hey, I can build this. Let me rent out some of your space, and I'll build it. Like, yeah, go ahead by all means. Because obviously, I want it to be the best. I want what people want. So let me know. When can we expect a smoother withdrawal process? Well, right now we have to wait about 6-ish days before a new form comes out. A new form being like, okay, here's the form. This is exactly what you need to do. And then 2 months for a new system completely, whether it's PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, any of those things, or even ACH or Wire, depending on what you want. How do you feel about BEE, XRP or Ripple, Dogecoin or Pi? So Pi and B are something that you can do. You can mine on your phones, which I'm actually mining Pi as well. Do I believe in it long term? Not really. I don't believe in Pi or B. Ripple, probably not. And even Doge. The only reason that, again, just personal opinion, why Doge is getting so much is because you have a bunch of people on Reddit and Elon Musk actually not pumping it up, but they're talking about it and it's bringing a lot of attention to it. Maybe out of all of them, Doge would be my bet. But all of these things, like, why would you try to, grab 4, or 10? There's so many new cryptocurrencies, 10 birds in the bush when you have one in the hand with Bitcoin and Ethereum. I don't think you really need much else. Again, that's what I would do. If I had an extra $100,000, could only invest in cryptocurrencies, it'd be 65% Bitcoin and 35% Ethereum. That's what I would have. How can we make this go stonks like GameStop? Like I said in the other video, we already have. And outside of that, we also, again, the phase 2 is going to, even if we get only another 30% of what we have now. It's another 75,000 people, and that's another, what is it? That'd be 325,000 total. But again, the developers delayed dropping the trailer specifically because they wanted to make sure the servers were ready for probably double of what it has now. There's a possibility that this goes viral again, could be 10x what it is right now. That's very, very easy. Again, you in your social network will know 1,000 people, which puts you 1 person away from 1 million and 2 people away from 1 billion, I believe, if my math is correct. Someone check me on that. Drop in the comments if I'm right or not. Can I invest in the company? They're not a public company, so similar to SpaceX. SpaceX, you can get stuff in, like if you have to jump through a bunch of hoops, you have to pay overvalue. But this company, I don't think right now, even if you had an extra X amount of $1 million, might not take it. Maybe they might say like, oh, we need new staff, but money isn't the problem with hiring staff. It's being able to vet them to make sure they're good, they're not criminals, and they're not going to, because everyone that works on this, depending on what they do, will have access to your account, will have access to your money. So they need to make sure that they're not hiring dirtbags. And it's not lack of money that's preventing them from doing that. It's just time. They need to go through a certain amount of time for the vetting process. Last question, but you'll see why. Will you build a main street? Okay, so this answer coincides with the winner of the free tile from last time, which is, drum roll, Adam Jackson. So Adam Jackson, please contact me via Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and to claim your free tile, let you know how to do that. But to get back to the question, will you build a main street? Adam Jackson's answer was, a resource market, like what a stock, like a whole street that specializes in trading, lending, banking, etc. So yes, like I have a whole mess of tiles that's going to be my megacity, and then I also have, you'll see and link down below, so that you guys can see where my mega city is. Some people somehow figured it out and already started buying around me. So I figured I'll let you guys know right now in this video. Um, you're gonna see the main mega city, and then you're gonna see tiles go towards the left. It's gonna go west, and mostly what you're gonna see is a 3x3. So 3 up, 3 across. So 3x3 going, and every once in a while they'll go down. It's like a turn. Why did I choose the 3x3? Because you will have a place up top to build shops, a place down below to build shops, and in the middle will be a road. It's right now, I think it's going to be the largest main street that anyone has, that any megacity has at this point, because that's specifically what it's for. And again, I'm out of money right now. It will take a long time to be able to complete what I want to complete. This is something that again, I can't say exactly because part of the challenge to collect the next free tiles to guess how much money I spent between last video and this video. So I can't do that. But it's going to be the biggest main street. And again, I only have the 3x3. So you can, by all means, if you think, hey, if I only want to rent out, let's say 3 of these tiles over here, but part of my business will go back, you can buy on top or below. I'm not going to do that really right just as of yet. And then again, that one tile in the middle, those tiles, that is going to be the street. That's going to be the walkway. A lot of these other megacities, they just have blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks, and everyone's on top of each other, and I think there's going to chaos will ensue over there. But with his, I want this to be very orderly. Have all of a mega city over here, and then here is the main street. And I'll let you guys know what most of my whole plan is in the next video. But everyone, like I said, Adam Jackson, go do that. Everyone comment how much you think I spent for another free tile. And I will talk to you guys later. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Please smash that like button.